Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Rex again. Let's talk about hype. Hype is very important for our dance, and hype is what put Crump on the map. It was like you got to really, really pay attention because people was not just watching the dancer in the middle; they were watching everyone enjoy themselves around you. So when pastors seen sessions, street sessions, and stuff like that, they seen the numbers, they seen the unity, they seen the energy, because pastors was one of the first people to really like take Crump and make it like something else, if you get what I'm trying to say. We don't get too deep into that, but uh, that's what they saw, and that's what others see as well too. The energy behind the Crump is just not about the person in the middle. That energy around captures something in people, and that's why a lot of people left their style of dance and they now Crump, or they want to Crump, or they go to more Crump things than they go to any other thing. It's the energy, the pure rawness of energy, that exchange of Crump is you give what you get. Okay? If you gonna hype crazy, people gonna hype you crazy. That's just how it is. So uh that's just crazy. So but you can't tell people how to feel. Trying to tell people like, oh, y'all overhyping, you're telling people how to feel. And another thing, the room feels different from footage. I'm gonna say that again. The room feels different from footage. You can't be at home like they're overhyping. I can't feel that. That's not when you're at home, you're not participating in the liveness. Okay, so just think about that. Like there's certain things that should be common sense you don't think about, but when you're in a room with Crump is different from watching Crump on YouTube. So just think about that as well too. This is a few things to think about. Uh, you can't tell people how to feel. I'll hype somebody just for utilizing a Crump up. That stomp, chest pop to arms. I'll see a Crump up. I'm like, that's buck. I'll hype that. That's just me. But I hype small little things. I love texture. If I see texture, I'm gonna hype it. This is certain things about me that makes me hype, excited about the dance. Just cause you hop in the session, I'm excited. You got out of that way. You got out of your own way to get in the session in front of everybody. I'll hype you for that. But do you see these things? I have things and reasons I'll hype, just like you will have things and reasons you hype. So therefore, I cannot disrespect or say there's overhype present, because I don't know how you feel about the dance and what the dance is doing to you. Think about that. Now the lab portion of it. There's a lab portion of hype. I lab with a bunch of people. I lab with 1K. I've lab with Beast. I've lab with so many people where one, we either watch something together and we're doing moves off of it, or I just know how hard it took my mans to make that move and he landed it. Success. Sometimes I'm just happy because my brothers are succeeding. You know, that's hype was encouragement. That's all it was, encouragement. That's it. It was just encouragement. So it's, you don't know the behind the scenes of that dancer and his crew or posse. You don't know they have a walk. They have like an amp up they do together. They throw their sign up and people just get hyped. That's not for you to determine if they should not be hyping or not. Think about that. Okay? There's another thing to think about. Bias hype does not exist because we don't know the mind of the people that's hyping. Think about that. Okay? There's no such thing as bias hype because we don't know the reason why this move, this moment, this bang hit this person, to touch this person, got this person feel like, oh, this is what hype did. Hype should be taught as a basic. Yes, it should. When people, the thing is, the era of Crump because the whole not hyping your opponent thing and standing there like this, that shit started on the West. So once that started to happen, people gathered that feel and then it spread it around the world, because that's what the good dancers was doing. They were battling people and sitting there and doing this. Although they were getting off, they just sitting there doing this, making it seem like it's nothing happening. And then it always starts with USA, and then it start to go global, because they're like, oh, this is Crump, I don't have to hype. And my favorite is, this is what people say, we hype what we like. And then look at us like, y'all overhyping. Motherfucker, we hype what we like too. Why the fuck do you only get the luxury of hyping what you like, but we can't hype what we like? Think about that. Because honestly, a lot of the arguments and debates is not necessary, because we all can be right and we all can be wrong at the same time. But just think about that part of hype. Why are we yelling? Why? Why are you yelling? Why are you not yelling? You don't think it's good, but that person thinks it's good. Perspective. This is all perspective. Like, that's just what it is. Some people say he just chest pop. Me, I'll be like, oh, I seen the stomp, the trigger, the chest pop to the groove. Me, higher IQ. And I'm hyping from what I know about the dance and what I love about the dance. So how can you tell somebody what they love about the dance? Think about it. Just think about it. Like, a lot of Crump changed because of hype, and it just make our shit look better. Okay, it just makes shit look better. When both sides are going crazy with the person getting booked, it looks better. It makes footage look better. Y'all just always trying to pick things because y'all want to change the rules. Y'all be like, nothing beats Get Off. Then people get good at Get Off, and then y'all like, yeah, let's change it. That's all. That's the only reason why. There's nothing wrong with hyping. Don't sit there and think like, I don't want to get clocked for it. Again, you're supposed to be watching the person in the middle when you watch footage at home. How do you know this person wasn't hyping? How do you know that? Why are you watching people yell like they're overhyping? You're stopping watching the dancer to look around them, because they're doing good and you're upset they're doing good. So you have to look for reasons that they're not doing good. This is gas. This is gas. Hell no. I don't like the fact that he's doing good. So I have to look for reasons in the footage to not make the person look so good. Like, think about that. Like, honestly, pick up your phone, turn the front camera on your phone. Turn the front camera on your phone. Look at the phone and say, I am an asshole. Because you are. Because that's literally the only reason this bias hype this and hype that is a debate, because you want to be an asshole. Right? That's the only reason. Think about it. You just want to be an asshole. You're not the... If you're this person that knows how to put Crump together so well that it get hyped correctly, do it. Why don't you get up and do it? Do it. You know how to put Crump together so well that it gets hyped correctly, right? Then you do it. Don't help us. I don't need your help. I don't need your help. I know I don't need your help, and I know for a fact, if you're sitting at home watching us, we don't need your help. We don't. We're the performers. We give you content, we give you footage, and we give you things to do out the day. You ain't got shit to do, so you happy. You're like, new footage is out. I get to troll. I get to talk to people. I get to go back and forth with people. That's the only time. Think about it. We don't need your help. We don't. We traveling country to country. We're battling your favorite dancers left and right. We don't need your help. We figured it out. You're still trying to figure it out. That's why you're on the couch. So just think about that. If we needed your help, we would have asked. We don't need your help. Okay? So watch the footage. Enjoy. Say who won, who lost, whatever. Say this person's corny, this person's not, whatever. But hype should not be a topic of conversation, because that is determined by the people who are there, and is determined by the individuality of people. I hype what I like, you hype what you like, they hype what they like. The energy in a room is different from being at home on the footage bitter because you're not being booked, you don't be told, you've crumped for so long, and like there's so much that, you know, I see. So just think about it, okay? Watch this video a bunch of times, share it, and just think about it, and then you don't realize like I am a dickhead. You are.